Give me the beer. I'm gonna cheers it as well. Sounds nice. Cheers! How often do you see a YouTube video open like that? Two blokes making a fuss about a bit of water. We're gonna enjoy this beer. Here's what's to come. Cheers. Let's swim off.
We're going to take a shit cut of steak and cook it real good. We're going to find some wet stuff and some old stuff. Explore some beach tracks and a small river gorge you can drive up. Then camp at a Geraldton favourite campground. And finally, we'll amaze you with a jazz performance like no other. Stick around till the end too. You'll find a good laugh there, and you'll learn something.
So, look, tonight we're just going to cook up some steak. We've got rump steak. It's not the finest cut in the world, but Bo reckons he might be able to do alright. That's right.
And I reckon I can get some caramelised onions with a bit of, what do we got, port?
Oh, we've got port, yeah.
We got port, so I might make some caramelised port onions.
Welcome to Camp Ellendale Pool. $5 per person per night. No campfires allowed, but flushing toilets. Bloody winner. Decent swimming hole too.
That's magic. That shit is magic.
So we had all these bloody corellas earlier.
Is that what they were? Corellas?
Yeah, I think they're corellas, those ones. Screeching and squawking and just like this. We got literally not quite 2 litres of port. We got port. It's probably 1.5 litres there. Pretty good. We've got beef rump medallions.
Which look more like giant ears.
Oh, they do. Elephant's ears. A bag of salad.
Possibly the marinade. I've never made this with port before, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very sweet. Boil away, boys.
Now, they do graciously provide an electric barbecue here. But no matter how well I follow their instructions to press this button 3 times, hold this button for 30 seconds while twisting your neck this way and putting your ass up on your own face, I can never get them to go. And if you do get them to go, they don't get hot. They get warm. You could maybe warm a baby's porridge on that thing. So we're using gas and a cast iron pan. Don't put my commercial one.
Alright, so I'm going to let these simmer for a little bit, and we're going to flip them every now and again and just spoon the sauces on, baby.
Get some leaves up here. Get some cabbage up here.
BRB.
Try this onion. So, butter, red onion, and port wine. The butter really comes through.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm taking that as a compliment.
It's good. It's good.
Can you taste the sweetness of port wine and the
yeah, it's definitely sweet.
saltiness of salt?
The salt, not so much. Now I've cut the
Okay.
steak. It was easy to get through. Feels tender. I'd say it's about medium. Good. Tastes good.
Yeah?
You know how to work a rump, man.
I've worked my fair share of rumps in my time.
My boy! Cool. You don't need to see more eating faces tonight. See you in the morning. We're going to chew this fat, then we're going to chew the fat.
Well, we're not entirely sure where to head today. Time for some last minute trip planning. We opted to take every back road we could and follow signs for anything that looked cool. This river crossing was pretty cool. So good in fact that we stopped here for about an hour. I had some products on board I needed to shoot, including this twin XTM air compressor. We cranked some tunes because these videos get voiced over at a later date anyway, and just enjoyed some time riverside.
So we've wandered our way, well, we've just taken back roads really. We're going to Coronation Beach, we know that much, but we're taking all the back streets. And we found some cool shit. I'm going to speculate on what it might be. What do you reckon?
Ooh, I reckon it looks like a bit of a doghouse for men to go reside in once they've been dogs.
Yeah, when the naughty boy didn't bring home a carton of milk because he got stuck down at the pub.
Yeah, smoking too many darts, drinking too many beers.
Smoking darts and breaking hearts. I think it's an old weighbridge. You reckon? Yeah, I reckon that's what this is.
I think you're right, Alex. There's a big old set of scales in here.
There's a big old set of scales.
Yeah. It's totally a weighbridge. Hate it when I'm wrong.
Bo totally thought that it was a doghouse for naughty boys. I thought it was a weighbridge, but also a knock house.
A knock house?
Yeah, the knock shop. But you really want a fat one, and like you get charged per kilo, and that's what the weighbridge is for. Thought we'd have a bit of lunch in this here town too. This is the museum. It's pretty much the size of the town. The museum's not actually open today, but you can drive in and solid concrete picnic table under a nice tree, flushing toilets and facilities, and there's a few little exhibits around here that we can have a look at. Yeah, but first, it's noodle time.
Cool.
Looks very snortable.
This reminds me of last weekend.
Allow me to talk you through some old stuff using my late night DJ announcer voice. This here is a truck with a thing on the back. How cool. This is a Land Rover. Possibly the town's only fire truck for many years. Here is a little box of sunshine. And this, an old bulldozer, used to clear the area around Ellendale Pool, where we camped last night. And probably much, much more. An old generator, possibly a DC unit, used to power a homestead.
farming machine. Looks as though it is designed to sow seeds and till soil. Rusty cogs. In a land before tyres were invented, people relied upon the sophisticated suspension system built into every human being, into vertebral discs in our spines. Engine.
Well, I don't know how many times I've done this on this trip. Airing down again. We've made it over to Coronation Beach. I'm probably going to stay here the night, but there's a river mouth a bit further up I wouldn't mind checking out. So let down the tyres, go and have a look, see what the tracks are like. So we chose to take that cruise up the beach and check out this creek I saw on the map. Look, there's nowhere to have a swim in fresh water, but what a spot. There's some really good four-wheel driving up through the creek area, and these nice shady trees you could camp under. It's a little bit trashed. It looks like it might be a favourite with the locals. Looks like there's a lot of bike tracks around here, so maybe they come out for weekends and have a piss up and ride motorbikes. Not that that's a problem. The problem is the shit tickets everywhere, and the broken glass and this big sprawling fire pit. It's not the worst I've ever seen. It's not the best either. But I dare say, if we hadn't already set up camp, this is where we would be setting up. Anyway, I'm ready for a beer, so we're going back to camp. We're going to have some snacks and some beers. We'll see you there.
Australia, get some spiders on you. These are golden orb spiders, all female ones because the males are tiny. They seem to love building a communal web full of multiple spiders. You wouldn't want a face full of that in the night. We camped at Coronation Beach, a pretty popular camping spot and very popular with windsurfers, which is hardly surprising. It goes alright.
Coronation Beach. It's kind of hard to show you much because it's so windy we have to hide behind the car just to talk to you. So I think this place is best experienced with a highlight reel of today's jazz. Shall we?
Let's do it.
Well, that's about all I have for you in this episode. I've enjoyed getting out with Bo, one of my best mates, and I hope you've enjoyed watching our dynamic together. He's been around in tents since the beginning, so it's quite fitting that he should play a big role in this, the last ever video to appear on Intense. Well, it's not the last ever. I'm not just going to leave you hanging.
You know what? No bullshit hiding the notes off screen. No more bullshit.
Hello, I'm Matilda Hesbert, and today I'm wearing my Alex Garner-inspired apron. I'm going to show you how to make a Thai green curry. First of all, you get the packet of the curry. You put the packet of the curry in the cup, and then you add some hot water. This has been Matilda Hesbert. Thank you for watching. Hello, this is Matilda Hesbert once again wearing my Alex Garner-inspired apron. Today we're going to make it dark and stormy, so we take the rum, put the rum in the cup. The rum is in the cup, and now we have the ginger beer. We put the ginger beer in the cup and half on the desk as well. And then just a pinch of lime to finish it off. This has been Matilda Hesbert. Thank you for watching.